Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to another video. This is another paid request, this time for Edward. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, what have you, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. This is for 2 episodes of South Park, Season 14, Episodes 7 and 9. Episode 7 involves Towley trying to get out of his drug addiction, done in the style of a show called Intervention. Meanwhile, Jimmy and others are in this summer camp for disabled people, and Jimmy is almost getting killed by these two, Nathan and Mimsy, done in sort of a Looney Tunes, a lot of Looney Tunes motif in that. And then episode 9 is the New Jersey one, where there's a big takeoff on Jersey Shore. Snooki is literally an animal in this. Jersey folks are infiltrating South Park. More and more people becoming like Jerseyites, or there's more Jerseyites there, I should say. And South Park's trying to get them out like it was an infestation or an invasion. I would say both of these I had fun with. Both of these I thought were entertaining. I thought they were rather funny. Funny as, I got some smirks and chuckles out of. Maybe not any belly laughs or the sort, but like episode 7. The Towley stuff was there. I mean, Towley as a character, to me, only goes so far. I think after stuff like this, there's not much you can do with that character. He's a towel, he gets high. The bit is, I never heard of the show. Well, I probably did hear the show Intervention, but I've never seen an episode of it. So at times I'll have text on screen. Apparently like the show Intervention. And Towley stole Stan's allowance, and Butters is sad. And they try to get Towley to clean up his act. They give him a job at this camp. He gets high, he gets fired. Ultimately, the South Park kids get a therapist, whatever, do a intervention where they read letters on what they want Towley to do, and then for Cartman, when he reads, it's just a lot of stuff to show how much he hates Jewish people. Towley has a son named Washcloth. Probably that whole bit was one of the more funny things during that whole part of the episode. The other part of the episode I liked even more was the whole summer camp stuff with Jimmy. He's a guy on crutches that stutters a bit, and him and his team are doing the games against this other team led by Mimsy and Nathan. The reasons I like this, some of the references, like when it begins, they do a reference to Meatballs, which is, are you ready for the summer? Are you ready for the good times? So the fact that you reference Meatballs, you got the song from Meatballs in there, that was a nice plus for me. I thought that was an entertaining reference. And apparently a lot of people got offended by this episode because a lot of the disabled people, like one talks like Elmer Fudd, one talks like Droopy, one talks like Porky Pig. Mimsy and Nathan are pretty much Rocky and Muggsy from the old Looney Tunes cartoon, where you had like the gangster, smarter, shorter guy, and the big, dumber henchman guy, and the way they talk is the way Nathan and Mimsy talk. Where Nathan's telling Mimsy to do all stuff to sabotage or kill Jimmy, but Nathan tells Mimsy this, but Mimsy keeps screwing it up. So, get the snake and put it in a boat. I did, boss. Not an out boat. Or switch the map. Oh, I did switch it. I switched it to the front. I switched it to the back, boss. No. So they get. It's one of those things where I wasn't offended by it, but I guess I'm not the audience to be offended by it. I guess that's up to the other people who are disabled, how they felt about the episode. Like I said, I thought it was kind of an entertaining way to do like a Looney Tunes type of plot line within the South Park universe. With the Nathan character, as bad as it is to say, I kind of liked how when a guardian or a adult was nearby, Nathan would act more dumb, as if that's the stereotype people have, sadly, for disabled people. But when he leaves, he takes off that cliche and then, just starts talking to Memsy and trying to do these themes like they were going after Bugs Bunny. These are a bit of ukulele, and this is a running gag I didn't mind. I maybe some people feel it was tiresome, but it's following the intervention motif into this as well, like it was for Tali, where this text would appear with the same musical motifs. Oh, he had a momentary lapse in judgment. It felt a little bit refreshing since Outpour hadn't done stuff like that before. And like I said, it was a running gag that I actually didn't mind it. I don't think it. Some people may feel it got old real quick. It didn't for me. So yeah, that episode, and Nathan, for a guy who's pretty much the villain of the episode, he definitely got fucked up. I mean, he got Native Americans to shoot him in the ass with arrows. He got blown up by ukulele that he and Memsy had set to blow up by Jimmy, but he couldn't play the notes right, so they play it, and they screw up. And there was a point where they were going to blow a whistle for a shark to come, but Memsy decided to blow it on the shore, so a shark comes up and starts humping Nathan. Again, just a very weird, almost random, strange episode, but in a weird way that also made it refreshing. And I said that bit was, I thought, more interesting than the Towley stuff. I felt like they had two ideas that they knew they couldn't have a full 20 minutes on, so they just jam them together. To be honest, I think there's a couple. I would say just get rid of the Tolly stuff, to be honest, and just have the South Park kids as visitors at the disabled park. Like they're visiting to cheer Jimmy on, or something to that effect. I don't know. That's just. Let's say the Tally stuff was there. I would say that's the least effective part of the episode for me. Like I didn't hate it or anything. Like I said, that character a little goes a long way, at least for me. Like I said, the other stuff, right when the Meatballs theme song played, I'm like, okay, this started on a good note. So, but I guess without that, you wouldn't have the intervention text. But I don't know. Overall, I thought it was a fun enough episode. In episode 9, pretty much some Jersey folks have moved next to Stan's house, and he's complained about it. And people are saying words like they're cursing, they're calling people a muff cabbage, but they don't know what a muff cabbage is, which I don't blame them because I never heard that expression before. And each time someone from Jersey says something, and people ask a question, like why or how, it's a Jersey thing, and they keep repeating that. Then you come to find out that Kyle's mom was from New Jersey. And in fact, technically Kyle was born in Jersey, so technically he is a Jersey guy. And South Park's worried that they don't become West Jersey. There are times that characters are talking to the camera like the Jersey Shore, but in real life, the other people are watching, they're talking to thin air, and they even go, who are you talking to? this might have done that first, but I've seen that joke before in Turtles Forever, where Raphael from the '80s cartoon would always talk to the screen, but then the other people go, "Who are you talking to?" So this might have. I think this probably aired before that, and I'm sure there's others that have done it before, but might be a joke I've heard before, but I thought it still worked for the story of this episode. They also do a reference to Teen Wolf where Kyle is in the bathroom in a mirror and he starts changing. By the way he changes, he puts stuff on his hair and he starts ripping his sleeves off to put more of a Jersey Shoreite. Other moments I liked, when Kyle's getting more Jersey-like, he steers the shower Cartman and says, "I'll smash your fucking teeth in," and makes Cartman cry. There's a way, because Cartman always deserves that kind of stuff. It's nice once in a while to see him get his comeuppance and cry and get scared, especially if someone like Kyle. Because Cartman deserves it. Like I said, Southport trying to figure out how to stop the Jersey folks from coming in. They go into an area and there's an animal and it's snooty. "What's a snooty? Famous. Why? I don't know." Because I've seen bits and pieces of the Jersey Shore and just seemed like not my cup of tea. Sadly, it got put into the Three Stooges movie from 2012. Because that's what Three Stooges movie needed. It needed Snooki and the Jersey Shore. I don't know. I mean, but usually I'm like, okay, they make fun of another famous person, but here, like, it was understandable because of the Jersey Shore. It made sense. A Snooki, she's famous. Why? I don't know. Well, you and me both. Maybe because I'm not from New Jersey, so I didn't take any offense to it. And it seemed like a lot of people who were from Jersey, they liked the episode, at least reading up on comments and reviews of stuff. And it was funny, but wasn't too maliciously mean or cruel, if that makes sense. Oh, the South Park guys, spoiler alert, they get help from Osama Bin Laden, who helps them out, and then they're congratulating him. Then, of course, the military comes in and shoot him, and then Randy sits there for a second, and then he goes, "We got him!" I thought that was a funny stinger to end the episode. It was quick, in and out. It did get like a chuck on me, and I thought, okay, that was... Like I said, season 14, aside for like one or two episodes, it's been a fairly strong season. Like I said, much better than season 13. Seems much more consistent in terms of the episodes and the quality. I don't know if it's they got new people on. I don't know if they took a bit more time. I don't know if it's some creative juices flowed better here. I don't know. But like I said, these were two entertaining enough episodes. I said, I don't have a whole lot of issues with either one. Went by pretty fast. And overall, I guess unless maybe you're offended because you're Jersey or you're offended because you're disabled, yeah, I mean, these are fun enough episodes. Like I said, the episode 7, the Towley stuff, like a little bit went a long way. Episode 9, no, I mean, maybe if somehow, like, you have to be born in Jersey. I was going to say, maybe there's somehow that, like a virus, it was infecting other people to act like they're from Jersey. But, as it is, not too shabby. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.